One of the things that I've recently learned in the past couple of years is that mental health and growth and healing is not linear. We always kind of feel like it's gonna be this uphill like progression, or that you're spiraling down straight into a plummet. But mental health is not linear. Growing is not linear. Healing is not linear. There's gonna be some really great days, and there's gonna be some days where you can't even focus, and that is just a natural progression, and it really is okay.
These past couple of years, especially with the pandemic, I've learned a lot about myself, like who I am, how I present myself, my identity. Especially during the pandemic, I always grew up in like a Christian household, but it was like during the pandemic that I found like I got really into researching for myself different faiths and exploring all that and discovering Christianity for myself, and more so the relationship with God rather than just the religious practice itself. And so that really plays the foundation of who I am now, and that's reflected in my actions and how I talk and everything. So definitely that. And yeah, and also like my future, although I'm still figuring that out, like my passions and what I want to do with the rest of my life, I'm getting closer to understanding what that is, but I'm still really confused, and it makes me anxious because I'm a senior in high school, so I need to like figure that out soon and figure out my major and everything. But I've realized it's also okay to not know every single detail of your life planned out and everything. So yeah, that's definitely something I've learned to accept.
Oh my gosh, over the past couple of years, I honestly would just put into perspective in this last year of the growth aspect, becoming aware of myself, and that really it's just your own choice at the end of the day if you choose to be in a beautiful state or a suffering state. It took a lot of work, and it takes a lot of awareness and discomfort to get out of that comfort zone. Being able to talk to yourself and know that you're not in the space that you want to be, but you want to get out of it and it's a little uncomfortable. I learned how to do that. I learned from shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, and that's probably just been the biggest shift for me in the past year itself. For me, I was at a point of, I was working a job that I had good financial stability. I had a good relationship. I had my own spot. I wasn't in any financial struggle, but I wasn't happy. I legitimately, every day was like autopilot for me. I would get up and everything seemed discolored, like I was in my own bubble. Everything was going good, but I wasn't doing what I truly wanted to do, which was to help people in the aspect of coaching, nutrition, wellness, and fitness. So I had to take a second. I was sitting there one day and I was like, every day feels the same to me. Nothing feels colorful. Like I always described it as being in the dark bubble, like a bubble where like, it was a nice day out, but everything was still shaded. And then I was able to break away from that when I had a few different things that happened. It was like a series of events, and I think it was just the universe telling me like, it's time to wake up, Brenna. Like I had to make the choice, but when I started taking those choices to better myself in my nutrition and my wellness, stepping outside of my comfort zone, I was able to make those shifts from the fixed mindset to the growth mindset. So yeah.
I've learned a lot about the world, a lot about myself, especially paying more attention to the news and what's going on in the world. Everyone knows it's just, a lot of change happening, diversity, everything. Like I said, I never knew I wanted to go into the profession I'm striving for right now. It's like I've learned so much, like graduating college. I've gone through 3 majors. I learned a little bit in each one. And like the training now, I learn more about the reality of the world, kind of. It's just so real. And to learn that, it's just like, it's kind of shocking. You don't learn unless you try for things. And putting yourself in those uncomfortable situations. That's how you learn in my book. And like everything from talking to girls, because for a long time we were in a very similar situation. I couldn't find a girl, didn't know how to talk to girls, I was shy, and like first time in 3 years, like found you, and that's like, you know, it's a life changer right there. So just going out there, putting yourself in difficult situations, that's how you learn. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But you just gotta play it.
The past couple years, I feel like I've learned a lot. I've learned how to be a leader, how to become a better leader, I guess.
You could answer it any way you want. You could say, I learned how to do Japanese math over the last year.
I learned how to do ballroom dancing.
There
you go. That's actually a skill that I'm proud of, because I always wanted to learn how to do that. And I learned it's good to get out of your comfort zone, because that was way out of my comfort zone. And yeah, that is a major thing that I've learned, is how to get out of my comfort zone, whether it's by taking ballroom dance classes, or by talking to girls, or by you know, just getting out there. That's what I